Morning everyone. This is what the driveway looks like with the sealer on. It's still drying. Over here you can see where it's drying. It's looking a lot better. The guys are out there, and where you can see that guy standing, there's just a little ways more that they have to put the sealer on. And then they take a broom and swirl it in like a swirly design. All of the seams are all filled in with the sealer. They did come back the day before yesterday and compact all the seams down, and they took a torch and kind of seamed them all together. I don't know, I can't explain how they did it, but anyways, they're just about finishing up. They got here about 7 o'clock this morning. One of them was really mad because when he got here he had no gas for the blower because they had to blow the driveway off, you know, the leaves and stuff. So anyways, they didn't have any gas for their blower, so my husband had to give them a gallon of gas. The guy was really ripping that somebody had taken his gas can, but you think he would have checked that before he came out. And then the other guy, his broom handle broke for the squeegee, and so my husband had to give him a broom handle. I don't know, it's just been one thing after another with this crew, but the guy made good on it anyways, and supposedly he's only going to charge us half price. So we'll see when the bill gets here, and hopefully this whole project will look good when it gets done drying. And it looks to me like the seams are all filled in, and like I say, when it dries it will look different. This is around the side of the house. And well, you can see the sun shining on the driveway through the trees, but that's what that speckly stuff is. But anyways, my car is parked out back here on the side of the house because over in there we have a little right-of-way. It's like a little driveway that goes through the woods out to the main road, so I can go up that way so I don't have to drive over the driveway. And I found an old plant holder. My husband spray painted it black, and I put all my plants here in the window. My little basil on the bottom, and my little African violet, and my pothos, and then my kalanchoe here in the corner. I'm hoping I can get that to bloom again. And there's Ripley looking out the window. It is a gorgeous morning out. It's sunny. It's just gorgeous. There's a beautiful breeze, and it's only 50-something degrees right now, and it just feels like a beautiful, crisp fall day. And one of my viewers asked me if they could see my wind chimes, and we bought the whole set of these. This big one, and then we have a bigger one than that too, and then this one and this one, and see, we have the little things. They're by Gentle Spirits. We bought like the whole set of them, so when the wind gets blowing it sounds like a symphony, and I love them. And this one here. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what the driveway came out like. I'm going to come back and do a face of the day, so I will see you all in a little bit. Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on and show you what I used this morning, and this is some of my new stuff that I picked up the other day, and a few other things that I bought at Target too in the past month, I'd say. But this is all stuff that I have on my face today. My eyes, and I haven't put on my mascara yet. I just have to put that on quick. And I'm not even gonna curl them, I'm just gonna use this. It's called Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, and it's by Flower Cosmetics and Drew Barrymore's brand. I'm just gonna Put that on my lashes. Let me show you what I have on today. To start off with, I used my Age Rewind, and this one's almost empty. It's the Treatment Dark Spot Eraser Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I put that around my eyes, down my nose, in the middle of my forehead, did the corners of my mouth, around my nose, and any little broken capillaries or whatever I have on my face that I want to cover. And then, after that, I use my Physician's Formula, and you guys know that I love this stuff, and I've hit pan on this one already. And this is the Powder Palette Multicolored Pressed Powder in Creamy Natural. And as you can see, it's got all kinds of different colors in there. So it really blends to a natural finish, and this is really what I use as kind of like a foundation, because I just pat it on over where I put my concealer, and that's all I wear on my skin, because I can't wear foundation. For some reason it breaks me out and clogs my pores, and I just can't. I did that. Now I do everything backwards. Most people put on their eye makeup first. I do my foundation first and then dust everything out with a powder afterwards. On my eyebrows today, I used the Tarte eyebrow pencil. It's called the Brow Architect, and it's a brow shaper, it's a liner, it's a definer, and it also has a highlighter. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, on one end you get a brush, and on the other end you get a little powder to fill in above your brow, below your brows or above your brows, wherever you want to put it, and that screws on. Then, on this end, see, that's what it looks like, and it's slanted, it's wide, is your actual brow pencil. So you get your shaper, everything, all in this. I really like the way that goes on. It looks a lot more natural than the pointy pencil on me, and I like it a lot better. And this color is called Fair Light. It's just kind of a light color against your skin. It's for blondes or even brunettes, medium, light to medium brown hair, whatever. So that is the next thing that went on. Then I took my new Naked to Basics palette, and I used my It Cosmetics double-ended shadow brush, and I used this color in my crease right here. I used a little bit of this and brought it down on the outer part of my lid, and then I used this darker one in my V, and I put them all on with this, and then I blended them out with this. And to blend them out, I used this lighter color right here to blend the two of them in together so you didn't see a line. I love this stuff. It's so pigmented. I didn't see any fallout. I just love the colors. As you can see, there's not a sparkle in the thing, and these almost 60-year-old eyes, it really got rid of the crepiness much, much better, in my opinion, than the It Cosmetics claim to. I never use this anymore. I just don't think that they do what they claim for, aging eyes. I find that my Too Faced chocolate palette and this Naked 2 palette is much, much better, in my opinion. The chocolate palette, as you know, smells like chocolate, so you want to eat it. Love the colors. This is the first time I've tried this today, and I am impressed. I really love it. I looked at the Naked Basics 1 palette, and it was mostly light shades and then a couple of dark shades on the end, but I like the darker shades. We're going into winter now, and you can always lighten it up with the light one on the end if you need to blend it out a little bit to just take the dark edge off, if you know what I mean, and just kind of blend it out and soften it. Soften it is the word I'm trying to think of. I love this. It was well worth the money. Then I put on my eye liner, and I used this Master Kajal, and this is by Maybelline, and it's in Midnight Brown. And I love this stuff. It goes on so good. I can't be without this anymore. This is like my new favorite. I have so many, every month I have a new favorite. But this one here, it's almost like mistake proof because it's so big that, you know, and the point is so nice that you just can't make a mistake with it. And then I put on my Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve. Let me just show you what the color is. There's the color. It's just a nice kind of matte mauvey brown color. And then on top of that, I used my 2 MAC lipsticks, one in Snob and one in Pretty Please. And the Snob is this really pretty, soft, neutral kind of pink. That's what that looks like on. I like to put the Pretty Please in the middle to give you that kind of pouty look. And see, I have the Snob all over the outside of it, but this is really a kind of like a really champagne-y pink frost. It's right here, but you can't see it, but that's what that looks like. Then I did my Hoola bronzer from Benefit underneath my cheekbone, on my temples, down the sides of my nose, and just a little swipe underneath the nose, and down around my jawline. I just use the brush that it comes with, and because it's perfect for getting in here and getting along here, and then I usually go under here. I have this white spot on my neck, and it goes around like this, and this part's all white, and the sides are, it looks like I have like a tan on the sides, but not on the front. And I've had it since I was pregnant with my first daughter, and in the summertime it gets darker when I go out in the sun, and in the winter it kind of blends in with my, you know, the rest of my neck. But so I like to use this, the Hoola bronzer, to take care of that. Then after I got my eyeshadow, eyeliner, everything on, you know, before I put my final bit of loose powder over my face, I used the Boing concealer, and this is from Benefit also. I got it in number 01, and I think it's probably the lightest. And I just take my little finger and dab it in here like that, and then I take my fingers and just kind of warm it up and dab it in the tear trough in this little gully that I have right here. Then I just took, where is it, my e.l.f. high definition powder, and this is the loose powder, and I just take whatever's in the cap and just kind of blend like this, just to soften everything up. And I have my little earrings on that I showed you guys that I love. The back post has, instead of a clasp, they give you a bigger pearl which hangs down in the back of your ear, and it fits right on the post of the earring. And I love these. And I got them on Etsy, and I've linked it on my earring video when I got these. I put the link on there. But since then, a couple of people have said that they, I think it was, and they were like almost like, they were like $2 or something, versus, I forget what I even paid for these now. Anyways, if you check out my earring link, I showed you all 3 pairs. I got this, I got a pair of like brushed gold balls, and then I got a pearl on the front and a pink, almost looks like a rose quartz that hooks onto the back. And I sent those to Barbie because she said that she loved these earrings and she wanted a pair so bad. And she's had such a tough time lately with her mom and everything, and I thought, I know what that feels like, and it's just nice to get
something in the mail, and you know, just to kind of pick you up and let you know that somebody's thinking about you. So I sent them to her, and she really loves them. And then Lynette went and ordered some for herself, and she loves hers. She wore them to an awards banquet that she had gone to, and where she received an award, and she looked wonderful because she's got the short haircut, you know, really cute, and she loved them, and she rocked those things, I'll tell you. Somebody else said they ordered them, and it all started out from my friend Anna Rosa. She's an Italian living in Shanghai. She originally was the one that I saw them on, and I asked her, and she said that they were the Dior tribal studs. And so I looked them up, and I typed in knockoff Dior tribal studs, I think, on Etsy, and all these came up. You forget you even have them on. Oh, one more thing that I did forget to show you, and this is my new Sonia Kashuk that I bought the other day, the blush. And I did get one that wasn't a cream. Remember, I got two, and one was a cream. I thought they both were. Well, this one here is a powder blush. I love it. It reminds me of one of the MAC ones. And this is in the color Pink Rose, number 14. And that's what that looks like. I don't know if you can even see that. Or if the light's washing it out too much. I just love this color. It's a soft, powdery pink, if you know what I mean. By powdery, I don't mean cakey powdery. It's darker than a baby pink, but it just gives you like a really pretty glow. And then finally, just because I felt like it today, I took out my Tiki bronzer by Hard Candy. They call it a bronzer, but it's not. It's really a highlighter, because you'd have to be an albino to have this be a bronzer on you. And it's just a really, I'm not giving you the finger, I just want you to see what it looks like. And it's just a really pretty shimmer that I just brushed over the top of my cheeks. And I bought this brush at Target, and it's one of their brushes. It's regular Target brands. And I just happen to like this. It's so soft and fluffy. And so anyways, I just used this and just kind of went over, you know, my blush a little bit. And it just gives you that nice little glow in the apple of your cheeks. Then for my hair, I took a shower and had to do my hair today. And I don't know, I need some more highlights in these bangs. So when I go back, I'm going to tell her to put some more over here. I don't know why she never does. I used this Callista Tools called the Embellish with Attitude. And it's a texturizing definer. And this is the one that you squirt a little bit on your hand and rub your hands together. You squirt it on your fingers so that you can run them through your hair. Squirt it on, you know, just a blob of it, and rub your fingers together, and then you clap, and then you get these fibers, and you put your head upside down, or you can just kind of, you know, work fast and then clap again, and it'll come back again, and then you just keep doing it until you get the style you want. Then you just take your hairspray. But I have to go over my hair to get it to do what I want it to do with my curling iron. And this is the GBP, and I got this at Sally's a while ago. And I used the L'Oreal Boost It. So I'll go over it with a straight iron, get it the curve that I want, and then I will tease my hair, spray it underneath. I use my little comb. Where is it? I'll show you. I use this little comb, and you know, just to get the lift where I want it, put things the way I like them, and you know, do the bangs, whatever. And finally, I go over it with the Instant Freeze, and this is the Extreme. It's the strongest one. And so after I get my hair, like, you know, all combed out, and this is what I do finally. And then if I want my bangs to look piecey, I'll take some of the stuff off of here and then just kind of like piece them out, you know, separate them a little bit, because I hate that straight across look. I just have to get them piecey, and I'm really picky about that. So I hope you're having a great day today. And it is now 10 minutes of 1, and I need to, because I haven't gotten a darn thing done yet.
It looks better. And they filled in over where, I'll have to go on the porch and show you. They covered up this cement thing with the sealer also. This is our septic. The cover there lifts off, if you can see it. So they fixed that, and they fixed all of the lines. And down here, they fixed the end part that was uneven. I have my car parked out back because we have like a little right-of-way that goes through the woods, and so I can get in and out when I can't drive on the driveway for another day. But this part over here hasn't dried yet because it's in the shade. This is the north side of the house. And then there's our little garage underneath with our little slider. And so you can see it's shaded by the house. So that end down there is still drying. This probably won't be dry till tomorrow. But this is all dry and nice. So that's what it looks like, guys. And this is a shadow from the telephone line. So it's looking a lot better. And I took all my flowers out of my window boxes. My tomatoes are still going crazy. Look at them. They're just, I mean, the plant looks like crap, but it's putting up tomatoes like it's nobody's business. And I left this up, but it's kind of looking a little shabby. I think it's dying off with these cool nights. And this is just barely hanging on. I took the flowers out of my window box. And I left the herbs in out here. I don't know. They look kind of straggly. And my fern is doing good. And I left these little impatiens in here because they're still looking good. And I gotta get a new wreath for my front door. Something more fall looking.
What? Are you happy to see me?
I am just loving this wallpaper, guys. But I'm really liking that in the hallway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right through this hallway here with it and do the same thing in here. Right down the hallway here into the living room.
And he's saying goodbye. And he's saying have a nice weekend, everybody.
So I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.